We are getting ready to do a deep dive into Leonardo da Vinci, and I thought I would share what I'm including in this unit study. If you're new here, I am Aileen. This is Homeschool with the Clarks. I am currently homeschooling a 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 8-year-old, and 4-year-old. So in our history study this year, we are currently studying the Middle Ages, and we are about to approach the Renaissance period. And with that, I want to tie in some fun stuff. So we are going to be tying in Shakespeare and Leonardo da Vinci. So today I just want to chat with you about how I'm going to teach my kids about Leonardo da Vinci and also learn more myself. So the first thing we do, I love a good book. We are a bookish family. We read. And so we are reading Who Was Leonardo da Vinci? I really love these simple biographies because they're easy for me to read, easy for my kids to listen to. They have a lot of fun, like pictures, a little bit of infographics, and they're just enjoyable and they're a pretty quick read. We usually read it in a couple weeks or less if I read more than a chapter a day. My kids really don't like the big heads though, which I think is hilarious. I'm curious if your kids, if you've read these, if your kids also complain about the big heads, because my kids always complain about them. And if you're familiar with these books, every person has a big head. Anyway, so we're reading Who Was Leonardo da Vinci? We are using a subscription box, Homeschool art box, which includes 2 prints. They send us like a full-size art print, which I appreciate, 2 of them. So I'm going to put these on display in our homeschool area. They do include like a little pamphlet about Leonardo da Vinci, and then the art project is kind of like a Mona Lisa-esque art project. It gives you a print with like the outline of a face, but then you use like yarn to add the hair and you use oil pastels to add the color. And I think it's just going to be a really fun project that's not too challenging. And then the other thing that we're going to do is, Da Vinci was an artist, but he was also an engineer. He created things. And so at Rainbow Resource, I was just browsing their artist type stuff and I came across these kits. And so it's like recreating one of his inventions. So here's his bridge, catapult, and armored vehicle. So I have my older kids that are 12, 10, and 8. I think I'll probably give them each one to build, and then we'll see, because I've done that in the past and it's been, depending on the kit, it's been too difficult. So we'll have to like kind of play it by ear. Maybe we end up building them together. Maybe they get to build them on their own. But I'm just so excited to like bring the learning to life with these projects. Thing that I got for them was just these darling little stickers, and then I got this game, Show Me the Monet. So my plan is we just started reading the book, so next week we will build the inventions and continue reading the book, and then we're also going to do some picture study with the pieces of artwork. My kids really like it when we do this thing called hide and describe. And so we will spend a few minutes, I'll set a timer for like 90 seconds and I'll make copies of the print, and we will just spend a minute and a half or 2 minutes just admiring the photo and noticing things about it. And then we cover it up and they get to take turns describing what they see in the picture. And it's just a really fun way to enhance picture study. So we will do that with the picture. We may also see about if there's any kinds of like tutorials online for like a kids art hub type thing, like a YouTube video on creating one of his pieces of art. We've had fun doing that in the past with other artist studies. And then when we finish the book, we are going to do the homeschool art box where we create the art project. They are chomping at the bit. They've been asking repeatedly if we can do this project. So I've already told them like we're going to do it at the end of the study. So that's it. It should be like a 3-week unit study on Leonardo da Vinci, but just a fun way to appreciate this person in history. It kind of lines up with the history that we are studying currently, and just a fun way to end the year with some hands-on projects.